Santiago and Norco meeting for the CIF Softball Division I Championship here in Irvine, plus Hemet playing in Division IV. We've got the highlights coming up on the HS Game Time Roundup. I'm Pep Fernandez. Plus, we'll head out to UC Riverside for some baseball championship games. We lead off the show with the Division I Softball Championship, a rematch of Norco versus Santiago. Bottom of the first, Riverside County's all-time hits leader, Kylie Reed, gets it cracking and gets aboard with the single. Later in the first, Ashley Goodwin chops the grounder past second, and here comes Reed charging for the plate and slides underneath the catcher to put Norco on the scoreboard first, leading 1-0. To the second, the Sharks would answer. Amanda Lynch laces this ball to left field. Kaylin Crumpton comes around head first over the plate and evens the game at 1. Still in the second, 2 outs. The bases are full for Rachel Minogue, and she slaps this ball down into the right field corner. All 3 runners score, including Brittany Abacherly, and Santiago jumps out to the 4-1 lead on a 3-run triple from Minogue. Bottom of the third, it's Norco threatening, bases loaded, but Sharks ace Erica Romero gets Taylor Koenig swinging on strike 3, and the game remains 4-1. Top of the fourth, Minogue at the dish, smacks another base hit. Nikki Orozco looking to score, she's in a real pickle, but the throw to third gets away, and Orozco trots home. The Sharks lead is now 6-1. But it wouldn't stay that way for long, because freshman Marissa Varadi is about to leave the yard. The deep drive to left and gone. Varadi mashes a 2-run tater to cap off a 4-run third inning. Santiago's lead grows to 8-1. The Sharks would not be denied on Saturday night. Final out of the game, check out Crumpton getting sideways for the diving catch. Game over. Santiago is your CIF Division I champion, and all signs point to a state title as well for John Perez and the Sharks. The Hemet softball team seeking its first CIF title, taking on Santa Monica for the Division IV championship. Cheyenne Gandara in the circle gets the strikeout in the first inning, and then again in the second. And check out the umpire. I see blue. He looks glorious. To the third, the Bulldogs down 1-0. Taylor Van Zee slices this double down the left field line. Antonia Nahulu and Jade Gandara score. Hemet jumps in front 2-1. Later in the third, Cheyenne Gandara singles up the middle to bring in Van Zee. 3-1, Bulldogs leading. Still in the third, Amanda H to the Izzo, V to the Izze, slaps a base hit to center. In comes Lauren Bridge, make it 5-1 Hemet. The Bulldogs pushed across 7 runs in the third. It's Jade Gandara knocking this offering to the left field fence. Izzo and Ivy Campbell score. And just like that, the Bulldogs build a 7-1 lead on Santa Monica. To the fourth, the Bulldogs are back in business. Campbell hits one hard towards the hole at short. It's stopped, but Samantha Warner scores. Hemet on top now 8-2. To the sixth, and another big inning for the Bulldogs with the bases loaded. Mackenzie Miller with the deep drive to center field. 2-run score, including Jade Gandara. Hemet up 15-2. And the Gandara's grandma, Chris, loving it. She came all the way from Indiana to be on HS Game Time. Okay, that's only partly true. Van Zee collects another hit, another RBI, Hemet with another 7-run inning. Now to the final out. Cheyenne Gandara seals the deal with a K as the Bulldogs win their first ever CIF softball championship, rolling big time, 16-2, your final score. Now it's on to UC Riverside for Saturday's baseball championship games. Here's Chris Ercole.
Day 2 of the CIF Baseball Championships, this time at UC Riverside. Today would be Temecula Prep and Citrus Valley going for the Division 7 and Division 5 championships. Citrus Valley facing off with Oak Hills, game still 0-0 in the 4th inning. Check out this grab by Oak Hills' Logan Griffin, laying out for the diving grab in center, Willie Mays style. Still 0-0 in the bottom of the 6th, Oak Hills gets on the board with the clutch RBI single to score Griffin, giving them the late lead. Now in the 7th inning, Citrus Valley down to their final out, but there's a collision in the infield for Oak Hills, allowing Tanner Johnson to come in for the tying run, and this game's far from over. Move ahead to the top of the 8th, the Blackhawks jump ahead on the clutch RBI single from Connor McCoy, giving them the 2-1 lead. Citrus Valley continues to roll in the 8th. This time it's Jordan Babbitt coming through with the 2-run single. The bats are heating up now, 4-1 Blackhawks. Oak Hill's not ready to give up yet. Bottom of the 8th, a great diving stop by Charles Whitley at first, but the throw goes wild to the backstop, allowing 2 runs to come in for Oak Hills. No shortage of excitement in this one. Oak Hills comes up big again with the RBI single to center, scoring the game-tying run, or knotted up at 4-4. With 2 strikes and 2 out, the Bulldogs finish off the rally, roping the single to center. Citrus Valley's Chase Lockwood slips, making the throw. That brings in Jeffrey Dodds for the walk-off game winner, as Oak Hills wins 5-4. Earlier in the day, Temecula Prep going for the Division 7 title against Firebaugh. Temecula Prep having trouble getting the bats to heat up. Down 2-0 in the 3rd, they would have the bases loaded with no outs, but are unable to cash in. Now in the bottom of the 5th, Firebaugh would tack on another run with the blooper down the line and right. That gets past Lionel Mora, giving Firebaugh the 3-0 lead. Still in the 5th, Firebaugh tacks on another run as Bryce Apodaca serves up the walk with the bases loaded to bring in another run for Firebaugh. Temecula Prep bats would remain baffled by a strong pitching performance from righty Anthony Rios as they lose by a final of 4-0.
Thank you, Chris. And the track and field state finals wrapped up on Saturday at Buchanan High School up in Clovis. We have a complete recap from the meet right here at HS Game Time, so look for that. I'm Pep Fernandez with the HSGT Roundup.